Welcome to The Short Score, your weekly update of roping news from around the industry, where you can find the latest on the sport from the pro rodeo ranks to the jackpot world. I'm Taylor Vollen, and I'm your host. Hey everyone, welcome back to The Short Score. It's your host, Taylor Vollen. This past weekend, there was a lot going on. We were boots on the ground at the Regatta Buckle at the Lazy E. The Turquoise and Wilderness Circuit Finals were both this weekend, and the Canadian Finals in Red Deer wrapped up this Sunday. On today's episode, I chat with one member of the CFR champion team, Calgary Smith. Smith heeled for Brady Tryon all year, and they won both the CFR average and the year-end in the Canadian Professional Rodeo Association. But not only did they accomplish those two feats, they were absolutely dominant in Red Deer. They broke 5 records during the CFR. They won 4 consecutive rounds, record number 1 that they broke. They were 3-5 in round 3 to break the arena record, which they now hold with Ren Richard and Jeremy Bueller. That's broken record number 2. They were 24.3 on 6 steers, which broke the average record. They won $62,837 during the CFR, another broken record. And finally, they finished the year as the champs with $91,493 in season earnings to break their 5th and final record. Today, Calgary just kind of walks us through their runs and gives us a little insight into what it means to break some really awesome records. This episode is presented by 5-Star Equine Comfort Pads. 5-Star's exclusive wool, quality, and craftsmanship has set the standard in the equine industry. 5-Star's durability has been proven in the arena, on the ranch, and on the trail. Custom designs and styles to fit even the toughest of backlines, 5-Star has a pad for your horse. And, best of all 5-Star equine products are handcrafted in the USA. Let us take the worry out of keeping your horse comfortable while you enjoy the ride. Customize your pad at 5starequine.com. Walk me through your runs. I know it's 6 head, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, walk me through them as best as you can.
First round was... The round was pretty easy. There was nothing. The team right in front of us, T and Brady, all week they went in front of us, and they were the first 3 rounds. They were making great runs, and so we had to follow that up every time. And they won the first round. We were 4-7. We had a pretty good steer and just kind of went and caught him. And then in the second round, they go 4-1 right in front of us. Mm-hmm. And we come back and got by that one. We were 4-1 in 1 second, split second round with them again, but that one scared me. I thought I had a leg rope the whole time until I dallied.
Really?
Saw him step in it at the end. Yeah, mm-hmm. I did not think I was catching him. And then, the third round, that was wild. They went, Colton Schmidt and Spady were 3-8. Then T and Chapel go right in front of us, and they go 3-7, tied the arena record. And I had never been 3 before, so mm-hmm. I didn't really even think I could ever do it. I've been 4 flat and 4-1 about 9 times this year. It felt like it. I could never be 3. So I was going for third, honestly. Mm-hmm. And then Brady turned him, and everything just worked right. And we were 3-5 and got to hold the arena record by ourselves for about 4 teams. And then Ren and Jeremy come right behind us again and go 3-5, and we tie it and split the round. Mm-hmm. And then the next 3 nights runs were just, I don't know, everything was just working right. Like nothing felt wild, nothing, it just happened. None of the rounds after that got super tough. Like the next day when we roped the same steers that 3-8 was 4th in the round, mm-hmm. we were one of the first teams out and was 4 flat, and I was expecting to win maybe 5th. I thought everybody would do it again. Those steers were so good, but we squeaked by everybody and won that round, and then come back in the last 2 rounds were the stronger pen, and we had in the 5th round, that was one of the better steers on them, and just made a good run. Didn't feel that fast, and we were 4-1. And then in the 6th round, the round was easy. Colton and Logan had all 5 down, and they were winning the last round. They were 4-6, and when we went, and we were the last team out. I knew if we just made a run like we were, we had a good chance to win the round again, just because everything was just working right. And that's just kind of what happened. Brady headed them all so fast that it made my job easy just to set my loop in front of him, and he got to pull them into them all.
You, not only did you have your first 3-second run, like you said, but for it to also be an arena record run, what does that kind of mean? Does that add to that kind of excitement?
Yeah, I think so. I wasn't even really worried about the arena record. I told Brady coming up here, I was like, if I go all year in Canada where the barriers are short and I'm not 3 seconds, I was like, I just don't know if I'm ever fast enough to be 3 seconds.
Wow.
And to go 3.5 to be my first one was pretty exciting. And then I think we pretty much had the year-end won by the time we went the last round. But to be 3 again in the last round, to kind of just put a stamp on it, that was pretty special.
Right. You guys were so dominant. It was pretty cool to get to watch it, and it seemed like you guys were just pumped. You guys won it by almost $40,000 the year-end, correct? Or my math could be wrong, but...
I had 91. I think second had 53, so like 38 something, I think.
I think it's kind of an obvious answer, but how does it feel to not only get the year-end win, but the average win, so many round wins, and to win the year-end by that much?
It was pretty special. I've never been up here, and I've thought it'd be fun just to come up here and try to make the finals. I really didn't think about honestly winning the year-end, just because the Grahams have been so dominant the last 4 years up here that everywhere you go, you just plan on them being faster than you. So it's just, but just to have everything click like it did, and I don't know if I've ever caught 6 in a row at the rodeos. So to do it there, I'm glad it worked out, and just to draw as good as we did all week. And like I've said 100 times, Brady headed them so fast and just put them on the end of it, and they just hopped away like I was roping in the number 7-2 steer. It was just it just felt easy.
Right. Kind of switching gears, but tell me a little bit about the horse that you rode up there.
I was riding General. I bought him 4 years ago, maybe, I think. He was just chilling out in this guy's pasture, and I saw a post of him on Facebook, and he's grade, but his mom is like out of that's a Frenchman mare or something, and his dad's like a dual pep or dual rat. I don't even really know what he is.
It's okay.
But we've had our battles, but this last year and a half, he's come into his own, and he just makes it easy for me now. When the gates open, I put my reins on his neck and don't stop kicking until I throw. And when I stop kicking, he stops. And it just...
Have you started thinking about next year? Will you guys go back up there, I'm assuming?
Yeah. I wasn't planning on anything, just because Brady has 2 little kids, and another person I was interviewing us, he goes, you can't defend your title if you're not back up here. So I'm guessing we're coming back up.
Gotcha.